And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. It's the Lakers taking on Washington.
Ready to go?
So the Lakers win the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Erickson is out there with Baylor. Then there's West. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Goodrich. And it's...
Ooh! Okay. That's how you attack. Wow. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Erickson passes to West. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Erickson misses.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to McGrady. It's good from long range. McGrady's got 5.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Passes it to Goodrich. He kicks it to Baylor. Over Durant. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Hill dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first 2 points of the night.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
That one falls.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Chamberlain. The putback to end the run. No good there. And Washington the other way now.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
West kicks to Goodrich. Chamberlain with a screen on Mullen. Clock at 6. Goodrich with it. Guarded now by Durant. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
The shot by Baylor, no good. Here's Washington now. Right now in a 14-0 run.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing, the passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Chamberlain, the pass to Goodrich. No good with the layup.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
West kicks to Goodrich. 11 feet away. That one a little long.
Not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
McGrady against West. Unloads from 13. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And maybe that'll get them going. They need to find a rhythm.
Well, it took a while for them to earn their first 2 points, but in the NBA, things can happen quickly.
Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. McGrady kicks to Mullen. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. Mullen's got 8 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's West. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Washington shooting their first free throws of this game. The first free throw is good, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And McGrady drops them both. And here's the Lakers. Pass to McMillan. Brown with a screen on Hill. Here's McMillan. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Hill has the open look. Off target from outside. And here is Davis. It's stolen by Mullen. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Washington out in front, running away with it. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the... Taking a look at Los Angeles. Davis is out there with McCarty. Then there's McMillan. Then there's Roberson. And it's Brown in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Again, missing Hill. Hill's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Brown with a screen on McGrady. It's Davis with the drive. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to McMillan. Brown with a screen on Hill. Here's McMillan. Brown dishes to Davis. And good that time.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That one misses for Davis. Left side, Mullen. Plenty of space. Another one falls for Washington.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Davis with it. There's the pass to McCarter. McMillan against Hill. The screen from Brown. Lets a floater go. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Miller's checked in for Los Angeles. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Clock at 4. Here's Davis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. So it's Washington now. Ahead, here's Durant. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists now in the game.
I mean, you got to be honest. So the transition defense just has been lacking.
Passes to McMillan. Here's McCarter. Miller with a screen on Mullen. Here's McCarter. And again, the Lakers no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The shot's good from Mullen.
And getting out in transition's been a big part of this run that they're on.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Can they get it? Rebound, Washington.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
I still think there's a chance you string a couple of big plays together and the tide can turn very quickly.
Now Davis. They set the screen. Pass to McMillan. Here's McCarter. Miller with a screen on Mullen. Shot from the wing. Rebound, Washington. Abdul-Jabbar's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. For 3, Hill. And again, Washington with the triple.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
Here's McCarter. Defended by Mullen. Davis against McGrady. Miller. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Durant. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. That's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Davis, the pass to Roberson. Drilled from 11 feet out. Now, here is McGrady. He's got 14. Off the screen, and he jams it with authority.
And you got to like what they're doing offensively, executing at a high rate and starting to pile it on.
Yeah, we're sitting here midway through the game now, and we're starting to see them take more and more control. They look very confident in what they're doing.
There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Miller with a screen on Hill. Here's McMillan. Rebound, Washington. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. McMillan kicks to Miller. They set the screen. Dishes to Davis. Here's McCarter. No good there off the double clutch. Got it off in time. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested. And Washington has possession. They've got Hill. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Durant. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Mullen in at the 2 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
McGrady against West. Puts one up from 19. That's good on the jump shot. West has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. McGrady kicks to Mullen. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 6 assists in the game. Mullen's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Kicks it to Goodrich. Chamberlain down low. Working on Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Washington now. Mullen dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. McGrady against West. Mullen kicks to McGrady. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. 4 on the clock. And Washington again with the bucket.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Abdul-Jabbar's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. McGrady against West. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Hill. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Now, that's the attack mindset with which they entered the game with, and I wouldn't expect them to let up now.
And here we go. Washington fast break. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Hill. Hill's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Well, the defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out, and he continues to light them up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
Goodrich passes to Baylor. West outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Baylor. To halt the run. And off the front iron. And in it goes.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
They get it back. And here's Hill for 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Chamberlain laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
McGrady dishes to Mullen. And again, Washington with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
West kicks to Goodrich. He feeds it to Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Yeah, I'm a little bit exhausted here trying to keep up with these guys, and I'm just watching. And they always attempt to wear you out.
Here's Goodrich. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. Durant, and stolen by Goodrich. .104 left in the third quarter. And Chamberlain gets it to go. Chamberlain got his second bucket of the night.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Brown is checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for West. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Mullen. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Goodrich. And they double up Baylor. Left side, Brown. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Now Washington takes it the other way. Outside, Mullen. The offensive rebound. Hill passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Durant kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Durant. And here's Hill for 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And 11 points for Hill.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And so it's Washington with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's McMillan taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Johnson. Brown out there with Miller. Then there's McMillan, and it's Smith in at the 1. Pass to McMillan. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
The pass to McMillan. The screen from Brown. The dish now to Johnson. Brown with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Here's Miller, plays it up and banks it in.
I like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
McGrady dishes to Durant. Hill passes to McGrady. Over Smith. No good off the front iron.
I'd just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
Here's McMillan. And it's Miller atop the key. Smith outside. Johnson against Mullen. Off the pick. The Lakers keep it alive. Fresh 24. McGrady kicks to Hill. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Hill's got 10 points in just the second half. So it's the Lakers now. Johnson outside. The feed to Brown. Passes it to McMillan. Brown with a screen on Hill. McMillan against Hill. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And the Lakers making a change here. Erickson's checked in. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Smith. That one drops for him. McGrady's got 22.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Out to Smith. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Johnson, the pass to Erickson. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Smith. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
He's just so efficient, getting his points within the flow of the offense. Great recipe for success.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Smith kicks to Johnson. The screen from Brown. From the wing. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Johnson against Mullen. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith for 3. Washington with the rebound. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 assists now in the game. Johnson against Mullen. Johnson left side. Johnson double teamed. To halt the run, and he sinks the layup.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. Pass to Erickson. He dishes it to Miller. Smith against McGrady. It's stolen by McGrady. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. From deep three-point range, gets the bucket. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and... live on 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. We've got Washington facing Minnesota. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And now Washington's starting group. Mullen is out there with Durant. Then it's Ball. Then it's Kareem. And it's McGrady in at the two-guard. Teague dishes to Wiggins. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Wiggins has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Timberwolves. Ball, the pass to Durant. Took him no time at all on that one.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper. First bucket of the day.
A pretty good way to start the game, right? The defense has to be more aggressive, keeping him away from that area of the floor, or it's going to be a long night.
And Durant gets double teamed. Here's McGrady. The basket good off the assist from Durant. McGrady's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Butler against McGrady. From the stripe. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to McGrady. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mullen. Drains the three-pointer.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Butler against McGrady. Rebound, Washington.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down?
And here is Teague following the three from Kevin Durant. Towns, the screen. Off the screen, and the dunk by Towns.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here is McGrady. Ball. And that one drops for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
T kicks to Butler. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
Now, here's Ball. Outside Mullen. Shot clock at 6. Ball dishes to Durant. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Durant's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
T kicks to Wiggins. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Inside. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Washington the other way. Pass to Durant. McGrady kicks to Durant. Outside Mullen. And again, Washington with the triple.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Corky Dangs checked in for Towns. Biel Itza comes in for Taj Gibson. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Tyus Jones subbed in for T. Now here's Crawford. Butler up top. McGrady covering. Shots good from Butler. 6 points for him. Washington leading now by 8. Now the dish to Abdul-Jabbar. The feed now to Ball. Takes the 13-footer. Crawford against McGrady. Shoots. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
McGrady kicks to Ball. And the rejection by Jang. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Cole Aldrich is checked in for the Timberwolves. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there, and instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
Ball with it, working on Jones. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Ball with a wide open look. On the wing, Tracy McGrady tries again. Durant with another miss.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Minnesota trails by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Mullen. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Durant. Then it's Ball, and it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end. Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Jang, a screen. Kicks it to Crawford. Jones for three. It's Bielitsa. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the evening. The first one falls. And so he hits both. Washington leading now by 9. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And he's good on the 3-ball. McGrady's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Crawford on the wing. McGrady covering. Aldrich, no good. Here's Washington now. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Crawford against McGrady. Crawford passes to Jones. Jang, a screen. Jones dishes to Crawford. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Aldrich. Gibson comes in for Gorgie Dang. Wiggins is checked in for Bielitsa. And it's Teagan for Tyus Jones. Minnesota trails by 11. Teague kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Crawford. Towns a screen on McGrady. Down low, got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. Top of the key ball. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Buries the long-range jumper. Abdul-Jabbar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Butler's checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Durant against Towns. Nice D from Durant. Washington leading now by 14. McGrady. The basket good off the assist from Durant. McGrady's got 8 points.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Butler against McGrady. Towns the screen. Goes up on the high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 8 points for Butler.
A steady screen set on that play, and the defense disappears. Nice communication between teammates to make that play work.
And he gets it to go. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
McGrady against Butler. Wiggins kicks to Gibson. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And he gets the bucket.
I think you always have to be looking for the man in the middle, and he finds him with a great feed that time.
Now, here's Ball. Teague covering. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Ball kicks to McGrady. And again, Washington with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Minnesota trails by 17. Teague the pass to Butler. Over McGrady. Rebound, Washington. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Buries it from 3-point range. He has 5.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Teague. To the paint. Here's Gibson. Washington with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Ball dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Another one falls for Washington.
I mean, you're right. Something has to change in their defensive approach. They're making things far too hard on themselves right now.
We come back to Minnesota now with a striking look at the 10th Avenue Bridge, downtown Minneapolis, off in the distance. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here. So it's the Timberwolves now. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jimmy Butler is out there with Teague. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Gibson in at the power forward position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Washington leading now by 22. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 8 points for Lonzo Ball.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Teague kicks to Wiggins. He dishes it to Towns. And he converts the layup. Towns has got 6.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
T kicks to Butler. Towns sets the pick for Butler. Right side Gibson. Just 5 on the clock. Towns a screen on McGrady. That's a 2 from Butler. And too long on the shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
No coverage that time. He's got 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Some changes for Minnesota. Patton, he's checked in for Gibson. And it's Crawford in for Butler. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Ball. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to McGrady. Kicks it out to Mullen. They set the pick. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Ball. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside Durant. Second chance shot. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to McGrady. Durant dishes to Mullen. Ball with it. He's got 8. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
I'll tell you, Greg, his passing has been absolutely outstanding. He is threading the needle right now.
Wiggins against Mullen. And it's Wiggins missing. Washington controlling the game. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Durant with a screen on Teague. Ball, the pass to Durant. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
Durant's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Crawford kicks to Wiggins. Feeds it to Towns. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Ball dishes to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Here's Wiggins. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
Now here's Teague. Not a lot of room. They need this one, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and so Teague hits 2 free throws. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Ball, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Butler, he's checked in for T. Both good from the line that time. Here's Jones. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Chang, a screen. And Bielitsa kicks to Butler. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help them climb out of this hole.
The shot by McGrady, no good. Here's Jones. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Here's Mullen. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
Unbelievable turn of events. He knew it was good from the moment it left his hand.
And so it's Washington, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Come on, man. Let's get that lead.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Here's Washington. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Ball. Mullen is out there with Durant. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
McGrady against Butler, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And stolen by Butler.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's foul number 2 for him. Jones, the pass to Bielitsa. And Durant with the block. Now, here's Ball. Defended by Jones. And Jones over to help. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. No one near him. And it's Abdul-Jabbar, that time on the assist by Ball. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Jones dishes to Jang. Butler up top. McGrady covering. And it's Butler missing.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
That's good from Ball. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Minnesota. He hits both from the stripe. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. It's Crawford on the wing. McGrady covering. Crawford's shot is good. Here's Ball. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Jones. Ball kicks to Mullen. He feeds it to Ball. It's stolen by Jones. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Jang, and Durant sends it back. Now, here's Ball. Durant with a screen on Jones. Now the pass to Durant. Hands it from downtown. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
And Zhang kicks to Crawford. Zhang with a screen on McGrady. From 13, misses off the right iron.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Off target with his 3. So it's the Timberwolves now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Jones. And Ball slams it in.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Great teamwork. That's something you develop by practicing it over and over again.
Crawford's shot is good.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
But how much more dynamic is your backcourt when you add that element of elite athleticism?
Here's Crawford. It's tipped. Durant the pass to Ball. They set the pick. Back to Durant. Fires from the line, and they pick up 2.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
Crawford against McGrady. Lets it go from 14. Crawford missing again.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy. That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
On the wing, Jones. From 13, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Washington controlling the game. And Washington can just let the clock run down here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.